Calvin. I'm Calvin. That right there is my guy Garland, and we are back. We are back.
We're
Uh, we're
back,
doing
peoples.
we're doing our quick breakdown of Raising Kanan. This was season 2, episode 4. I think it's called Pay the Toll, and the season finale of the show. Once again, it's the season finale because
It need
the
to be.
series, yeah,
Need
the
to be the
series is
series
still
ending.
going. Yeah, the series got another. It just got a hold. Anyway, how you doing, Garland? How things going?
Things are good, man. Woke up to Noah's Ark outside, but it then dried up and whatnot. And so, yeah, man, just making it through the day. Got to go on a work trip tomorrow for a couple of days. And so, trying to get some things packed up.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you said you was going to the shy, so you can
Yeah, I'm going.
talk
I'm
to
going to the
Lena and
Shy.
them, man. Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to look for
Tell-
Duda, and I need to talk to him. I need to talk to Bakari. Hopefully, he don't kill me in the process. And so, yeah, I'm going to talk to a couple people tomorrow.
Yeah, man, be careful with Bakari out there. I don't want to be
Right.
coming in here next week hollering, this is all things black with Calvin.
Right.
Hey,
Bakari be talking about shut your bitch ass up.
exactly. Exactly. He all over the place, man. Anyway, which one we want to start with today?
Man, let's go ahead and start with Raising Kanan since it was the season ending episode of The Shy. We'll finish up with The Shy. But
All
Raising
right.
Kanan, Raising Kanan. So Kanan, he goes upstate to speak to his uncle Vernon to learn more about his father, Def Con. And it appears that Def Con is dead. Okay, because we were discussing this last week. Is Def Con dead? We thought Def Con was in prison. So when I saw him going up to the prison, I was like, oh, okay, we were just talking about this. He going to see Def Con, but no, he went to see Uncle Vernon Stark. And so Uncle Vernon, he confirmed that he is Def Con's son. I was going to say Def Jam, but he's Def Con's son. But Kanan doesn't believe him. And so, to me, this whole thing, Kanan is real dumb this season. I don't know what it is about Kanan, but what his uncle was saying to him, I'm sure Rock then probably called up there, was like, look, yo, I need you to tell Kanan that Defcon was his son. Yes, because he basically was repeating everything that Rock has said to him. But Kanan's so like, oh, okay. I mean, do I look like him? Do I mean what? It was just so dumb. But anyway, so Kanan, he goes see his uncle. His uncle lied to him and said, yeah, that's your daddy and whatnot. But we see that Kanan don't believe it. And so Kanan, he eventually goes to Howard's house. And of course, Rock is following him. And so Rock is always 10 steps ahead of everybody. It's like she know as soon as Kanan say hello, she know that Kanan either he lying, he get ready to go do something dumb, he don't believe something. And so, it's how convenient is it that she just shows up and just sitting outside. You ain't see this white Range Rover sitting outside. You ain't see. Anyways,
with the chrome hammers. I think she got the
right.
chrome hammers on there. And but see, I don't think the brother actually knows that Kanan isn't Defcon's
Defcon's
son.
son.
Yeah, because I don't think Rock told them. I think, Rock let everybody believe it. The only person knows is Howard. So I don't think, I don't think the uncle was lying necessarily. I think he just doesn't know any different. Plus, he don't care anyway. Like he told him, I can't do nothing for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't forget about your uncle commissary. I'd be like, yo, grow up like my father did. Like you told me. Like
Right.
I ain't putting nothing on your commissary. You better get your own Snickers, figure it out.
He said, yeah, when he was your age, he already was running corners and what. Young Kanan ain't got the heart for that. But it's crazy because Kanan, he finally started asking the right questions, like, why did you want me to shoot Howard? Why did you want? I mean, like, oh my God. But yeah, it's like Rock it's like he's slow. It's like Kanan got autism. And Rock is like molded
Wait
his
a
shit to
minute.
him.
Where we get that from?
It's like, I'm serious. It's like Kanan is just like he don't like loud noises, and he can't understand basic truth. I don't know what it is.
Well, now Rock did paint herself into a corner because, like you said, Kanan was like, "Well, why we shoot him?" Then he said, we
Right,
supposed to be, he was supposed to, we're supposed to be protecting the family from him, but protecting from what? Like, what did he
right.
do? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Where
she
we protecting him from? No, Michelle,
exactly.
he kind of like he on the autism scale. He might not be severe, but he's kind of like at the light end.
He not, he not on the spectrum.
He
He
on
is
the
not.
spectrum, yo.
He is not on the spectrum.
He on the spectrum. Okay, and so Rock, she tries to go ahead and expand, like we saw last episode. She's expanding into New Jersey, taking the family business there. And of course, the mafia, he on the spectrum, thank you. The mafia is like, nah, yo, you can't come up in here without making a tribute, having permission and whatnot. They make her offer. But of course, in true Raquel Thomas fashion, she turns it down. And so, they're going to try to get the shipment in another way, and they got that boy they put Worrell in the short bus that Kanan used to ride on. How they had these short buses if Kanan wasn't on the short bus? And so they get this short bus, put Worrell, and it looked like Worrell and Unique is working together, or Unique is working with the Italians to mess this up. And so of course, he go over there. They steal the package, whatnot. And so this whole New Jersey franchising stuff ain't working out.
Yeah, Worrell is definitely working with the mafia, and I mean, Unique is definitely working with the mafia. Worrell is feeding Unique all the information, and
Right.
that's how they got it down there. So yeah, man. But let me tell you something. I liked how hard Rock was in front of them Italians. Rock was just like she just balled it up. Was like, we ain't taking it. And then there was that chink in the armor, man. But Rock wasn't having it. But yeah,
Right.
man, I like how
Lou
Rock
got
stood
soft. What
strong.
happened to Lou? Lou was so hard last year. I guess getting almost burnt to an inch of your life maybe changed your brother, because Lou was hard last year. He was kind of calculating. Now Lou all soft. He just want to make
Yeah.
beats.
He just like he like an R&B dude now. You know what I mean? Now we got symphony and Luphony. So he just I don't know what's going on with Lou. Lou's soft, man.
Yeah,
Lou's
Lou done
soft.
got soft, and Marvin, he just a little old punk, and so wherever Rock say, Marvin gonna go with it. But yeah, Lou's all like, no, excuse me, Mister Sir, Mister Gaetano, sir. She's like, boy,
She laughed like Marvin. Lou shook. Marvin
right,
was like, I ain't scared of a motherfucker. He's like, Lou
right.
shook.
Lou shook
I
up.
said the same thing too. I was like, what, he scared or something? Yeah, you gotta have a united front. Even if you come back and be like, yo, we're something we gotta do. We can't, he all in front of her, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Apologizing. She was like, if I need you to speak for me, I'll tell you. Like, yeah, I was with Rock on that one. Lou softened up.
yeah. Somebody say Lou was cooked like bacon in a pan that last year, last season. So he
Yes.
remembering he was all fried up.
Yeah, I guess that will get you a little scared, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, so they now how are they going to bring Kanan in? All right, so they discussing what they're going to do with the Italians, and I'm saying it like black people say, the Italians. We don't say Italians, Italians. So they bring him in. They talking about what they're going to do with the Italians. Obviously, he's smelling the dead body in the walls. Remember, because last season our boy Marvin, he hid the dude, the maintenance man or whoever, the super. He killed him, put him in the wall and stuff. So obviously the smell is coming through. And he going through the box, he finds some money, he just slip it out and just y'all don't real now we see Worrell is like, yo, I counted the money. I don't know why we short or whatever. But what was that? Y'all just let Kanan just comes in and steals money and just leaves.
But
That's what
Kanan
Kanan did.
has
He just stole drugs and money.
But Kanan has no reason to steal any drugs or any money because Rock will give him whatever he
But
wants.
yeah,
I don't
you're a
understand. I
spoiled
didn't
baby.
understand that. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand why he was stealing. And, I guess the smell wasn't strong enough to stop him from taking that money. You know what I mean? Like Marvin said, the air freshener. If it freshens the air.
Right.
Like,
Right. They just start smelling that body. Maybe they had a lot of I don't know. Maybe it was packed real well in the wall insulation. I don't know, but Yeah, they should have been smelling that body for as long as they be flipping up in the project. But then again, people peeing in the in the elevators and the stairways. It's the projects,
Well,
and so
they should have hollered at Snoop. Snoop would have told him, first you gotta put some lime in there, right?
right.
You put the lime in there, and the lime keep the motherfucking smell down.
You ain't even get him in the house. When he shot Michael Fall, you ain't even get him in the house. The Wire. Yeah, and so yeah, that whole thing is just this whole connection of trying to move into the thing, and we got our boy Unique running out here. He's terrorizing Maria up in the bodega and whatnot, coming up there getting a Tahitian treat and whatnot. And well, he got a Sprite this time, and like rubbing her hair and whatnot. Yo, Unique, he's a bad boy.
Yeah, man, Unique all rubbed it up. It ain't no bad feel, no hard feelings. It's just business. Yo,
Right.
Unique like, and she was shook. Now she was shook, but she told Rock, "I ain't playing your game." She said, "Rock." She told Rock that looks weak. She wants Rock to take him out. She wants Rock to kill him. He shouldn't be walking the streets, and clearly he shouldn't because he plotting on her, and he hurting her down in New Jersey again. Like you said, like everybody said, I don't know why she trying to go down there. And didn't even scope out the scene before she
Right.
went, but she went. So
She
it's
just
whatever.
arrogant. And then Crown up here playing games. And it was so ironic when Puerto Rican Famous was having a party and Crown came in. Al B. Shore song was playing. Al B. Shore is Crown's father. And so I was like, oh wow, that's so ironic that would be the music that's playing when he comes into the room. But Crown playing games. Crown about to get stuffed up in the wall too. Cause Lou soft, but Lou ain't that soft. Lou might hurt him. Lou gonna kill him.
Yeah, Lou definitely gonna kill it. He should be killed. I don't like how he moving anyway. You
Right.
know what I mean? I don't really like
He
how he
playing a lot
moving.
of games. And then our
Exactly.
boy Hollywood, he at the beginning talking all this art and all of this Shakespeare and what I'm like, yo, Hollywood, go ahead, son. Like, yeah, on the pericope of what we saying, sister. And and she like, he like, yo, when I need to be a thug in the street, I know how to keep it street. But I know, we up in the art gallery. I know what to do in the art gallery. Yeah, I'm like, okay, so I guess he's going to be the new person that's going to wash their money and whatnot. And Lou, he's trying to become Teddy Riley, and so we see what happens with his Teddy Riley dreams.
Yeah, man, and we saw Kanan get the little young girl, but the mother is the one that was eyeing him up. The mother, you
Ain't that
need to invite,
crazy?
moms up in there.
Right.
Like moms was the one eyeing him up. I mean, the daughter, kissing all on him. You got a girlfriend? Like, why matter? I guess when you young, that's all you ask. You got a girlfriend? You got a
That's the first
boyfriend?
question you always ask. You got a
Listen, man,
boyfriend?
I'm not gonna let you skip over this because you tried to do it a couple weeks ago. I ain't gonna let you skip over this
What?
because it's a good thing that my man Hollywood is in there because your boy Symphony.
I was getting ready to bring up Symphony. I'm not gonna skip Symphony. I'm not gonna skip Symphony. We're gonna get to Symphony. I was holding him to last. But yeah, this whole thing, with moms and the daughter at the door, that's how black women, be like, I'm 80 and she looked like she's 25. And so, he better watch out for that cougar get on him. And his father
Who
was having a little he needed a little blue chew in the bedroom. His dad was having a little difficulty. But
who who said mom is a milf? Because mom ain't look that old. Mom ain't
mom,
look that.
yeah,
Well,
well,
I guess
mom, she
I'm
looked
thinking about a cougar. I guess anybody can be a milf. Yeah.
right. Mom looked that would be me. Mom looked a little tasty, and so yeah, that's crazy on that. But I want to get to Juke before we get to Symphony.
Okay.
Now,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, let's get to Juke. Now, Juke, she visits her mother and asks her, of course, Ma, why you leave? Now, first of all, Juke took out her hair. Juke looked fire with her hair out, but then Juke, why you put it all back in, looking like MC Light?
Well, no. So
Before
Juke was
self
going.
destruction.
But that was that hairstyle is more of like the D Thomas. They were calling it the D from what's happening back in the day. And that's when Juke would
D
go in
Thomas
and
used to have the mushroom.
D had the little thing in the front too at the time and be like, Raj, it's gonna cost you a quarter.
Right. Pulling out dresses because she going to church. But I'm like, come on, Juke, would you leave that little hair out? You look a little cute with your little stuff. You can go ahead and be a fembot. Go ahead and do that. Don't be out here looking like you about to rhyme, paper thin or something. you know, it's
Which
just paper thin word.
which by the way is a fire song. Don't let Garland fool you. He just mad because me and MC Light beat him and Queen Latifah in the music battle back in the day. But that's another story. That's another story.
MC Light, she can win a rhyme fight. But somebody asked me about the music battles the other day. Like, when y'all gonna start doing the music battles? It's like we ain't no more artists. I said nobody talks about verses anymore because it's so whack. But anyway, yeah, she had the bubbling brown sugar.
Who says she bubbling brown sugar?
She was back with Michael and them down in Cabrini Green basement doing bubbling brown sugar.
I'm not messing
so
with
funny.
y'all today.
So Juke, and shout out to Latoya Luckett and her lace front. That lace front that she had on in that scene, I was like, yo, they playing a lot of games with these lace fronts. It's like, is Tyler Perry in the back choosing out the wigs for these people? Because her lace front was A1. It was on point.
Hey, the hair may be something, but my man was rocking the Lecoq Sportif sweatsuit. I mean, come on, the gear is on point.
Yeah, the gear is on
point. He
point.
was rocking the Lecoq Sportif, but Lord Joy, I was like, damn. I used to want one of those so bad. I think I got the TI. The TI, I ain't get a velour TI though. But yeah.
Yeah, and so let's go ahead and talk about your boy Symphony. So
my boy.
Symphony shows up. She be using Symphony, and Symphony tired of it. Symphony said, look, I want you to stop using me, yo. I know I'm light skinned. I know you're a drug boss, but I got feelings, and you need to stop trampling over my light skin feelings.
Symphony is so soft, Joe. We talked about Lou, but ain't nobody gonna be softer than Symphony. Symphony was like
soft.
Symphony's like just put the carpet over the wood floor because wood never go out of style. But by the way, Rock, don't call me no more, cause
after she did already paid him a compliment, like, yeah, I like my men thick, like look down on him and whatnot. He got a little chuckle out of that.
He missed all that. She kept trying to take him to the other rooms in the house. He missed all that. Don't call me. First, his question was, why you had sent Kanan away though? Because I wasn't quite sure. Why you care? Then don't call me no more because I really like you, right? And every time you call me, you just bring me right back into your web of deceit. And it hurts my heart so bad because I'm so light skinned. Can you please don't call me no more though?
Yeah.
Why I was waiting for him to be like, why is you acting like that, Rock?
Rock, why you so hard? He should have just said that. Rock, why you so hard? Why you always yelling and using your deep voice? You scare me.
She trying to sleep with him, and the whole time he just in his feelings. My feeling, Rock. I can't stand the rain, Rock. Don't call me no more.
Yeah, man. Symphony going down as the all-time softest light-skinned dude in these series. Yeah, he just really went out soft.
Remember when we thought he was the feds? He too soft to be the feds. Yeah, he too soft.
He was ops. We was like, yo, Symphony ops. No,
Nah,
Symphony ain't ops. Symphony soft.
Symphony soft. That's what he is.
He's soft.
He just she called him back to show him the new house. Like,
Hey,
this can be the little creep spot or whatever. We can get the thing going.
right.
And he don't call me no
Don't
more,
call me
please.
no more, please. I got feelings. You trampling on those feelings. I my light skinned self just won't adjust. Please stop.
Oh
So
man,
yeah.
we must be offending light skinned people. Somebody said we gotta stop talking about light skinned dudes. My bad. well, well, we're not trying to alienate anybody.
Right, right. We're an inclusive show,
Yeah.
and so
Light skinned
light skin.
dudes,
We
soft dudes.
apologize.
Yeah, I mean, we welcome everybody.
Yeah, but Symphony, he's the king of soft on this one. He's like soft serve ice cream on this one, man.
Shaman
He's
ass.
like he's like the soft serve at Golden Corral. It's just milky and runny.
That's
So oh,
disgusting.
it is. Yes, but yeah, he's soft, and overall, I thought it was another solid episode. It's
Hmm.
building on a story. We're gonna see Juke and her relationship with moms. How's that go? I think we're gonna start to get some revelation of why mom really left. When she told Rock that she made contact with her mom and whatnot. I'm sure that's going to get back to Marvin, and they're going to start to talk about maybe Lou really the father. I don't know. But they're gonna start talking about, why
Wait,
mom's
what?
left.
What?
Maybe Lou is rock father. I'm just throwing
Wait,
stuff
what?
out. But I don't know, because that whole thing, it made it sound like she went to California to make pornos or something. Because she's like, I went to California and it ain't work
Yeah.
out. Like, where was you in? A
And then
couple weeks?
Rock made it seem like there was something, you know what I mean? Like Rock was like, she been here all this time and she hasn't come
Yeah,
to see
she
you
ain't
one.
come
Like
see you.
Rock made it seem like, because when Rock was like, did she seek you out? And Rock made it seem like it's something going on with her. So yeah, we definitely gonna get a backstory on her
Yeah,
and see what's
yeah.
going on.
So it's just like, but yeah. See what happens with Howard and Kanan. So he goes, and so to me, the whole good thing about this was Kanan not knowing that his dad is a cop, or thinking his dad, because he's still kind of out there. I think he's still
Right.
searching for the truth. He kind of thinks Howard has some credibility. That's why he goes to him, but he's still holding on to maybe DEFCON is my daddy. And so he's kind of stuck on, is this really true or not? Want to see what Rock does to that, because her son is basically just like, you a liar, and I'm just gonna find out the truth for myself. And so,
I'm
that's gonna be
thinking
interesting as well.
And I'm thinking that may have a lot to do with who Kanan turned out to be in Power, because Kanan
Right.
right now is real soft, real gullible, real
Right.
trusting, and the Kanan from Power is none of that,
Right.
none of that. Like, he just cold hearted, cold blooded. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that transition happens. If hopefully the show will stay on that long, so we can get to see the transition into the Kanan that
Hopefully.
we first met.
Well, there's one show that's really running long that we was hoping was ending this season, but it's still going on, and that's The Shy. And so here's the season finale of The Shy, and Frosty, Gray Tips, and Darnell, they get married. Duda, we find out, is still the mayor, and some other craziness is going on. Oh, and Rob is Q's nephew, which we okay. Let me go. Let me just go ahead and go into the cabin, because they just do us dirty. They just do us dirty. And so we thought that Duda had killed Q last week. I mean, he shot him 2 times in the chest. Usually people die from that, but Q has superpowers, and so
He's a
Duda puts
boogeyman.
he's the boogeyman. So Duda puts him in the trunk. He goes, picks up Victor, better known as Trig, and he kills him in front of Trig. Why? Then he died back at the house. But anyway, he already has secrets on Victor. He knows that the little girlfriend is fake, and Victor, he likes transgender women and all of those particular things. But he claims that he's protecting Tracy and there are two programs that they started. And so Trigg suggests that Duda go back in hiding. And he plans with Marcus to air the tape of Duda assaulting him, which he eventually does. And so throughout this whole thing, I was surprised at one, to find out that Duda is, he's still the mayor.
I,
Calvin, have we seen Duda in City Hall this season?
so well, first of all, let me apologize to everybody because I told y'all the past couple weeks that the Shy was getting better and maybe we're gonna have a real good season finale. Clearly, it was awful, and the Shy is not getting better. It went back to his old ways. I have no idea what's going on with Duda. I thought Duda killed him, but again, we knew Sonny had a heart attack and died, and he came back to life. So everyone in the Shy comes back to life anyway. So maybe he didn't really kill him. I don't understand why Trig is always around Duda when Duda doing bad things. Is it that Duda can't do anything unless Trig is around? Like that's how he beat up Frederick Douglass' father,
Right.
because Trig was around. So maybe it's something in Trig that brings out the violence in Duda. Maybe he need him. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with the show. Um, yeah, Duda is the man. I don't know what Duda is. Like, what is Tracy to him? Because Tracy want him, then she don't want him. The tape
Right.
come out. Like, I don't understand. Tracy, you knew who he was before. So why are you acting like this is all brand new? So now that he beat up Frederica's daddy, like, are you and Frederica close? Are you and Frederica's daddy close? Because he talked about your son, but you still let him back in. So you hold the high standard. I don't understand. I don't understand none of it. I don't
I don't get it. I don't get it. And this whole thing of being the mayor, let's let that go. Can y'all please make Duda resign? Lena, please have Duda resign. He still can't be the mayor. He won in City Hall this season. We didn't see him do nothing. Nothing.
I mean, where's Alderman Fred Davis when you need him? Because
Right.
Alderman Fred Davis could run.
We're the young
I
guy that was
vote for
running
him.
against Alderman Davis. That young guy that got he lost.
Yeah,
Jimmy.
yeah.
Where's Jimmy at?
Jimmy. Yeah, I vote for him.
Duda is a mess. And so yeah, they need to get off this whole Duda storyline. It's dumb.
It's dumb.
Dumb. And even him going to Smokies and approaching Emmett. Now, let's go back a couple seasons, Calvin. Emmett worked in Brandon's food truck. Remember in season 2, Duda approached Brandon about funding his food truck. So, Emmett, you know Duda is a gangster. Why would that? It doesn't make sense. He's in a relationship, he's got children. The business is fine, although he ain't never there. Why would he take money from Duda? You know Duda's a gangster, and you know it's going to cost you. Again, another storyline that doesn't make any sense because it's just the character piece. He would know that, no, I ain't gonna mess with Duda because Duda killed Brandon.
Exactly. So why are you even like? I don't understand why I don't understand why the writers are putting Duda and Emmett together, because Emmett's storyline is doing just fine right now. He's switching,
Right.
but even on top of that, so the first thing you do is go out and get that expensive ass painting.
That's dumb too.
That's
Well,
the
I,
first
I
thing.
guess, yeah, because Keisha wanted it.
Keisha ain't want it that bad. She said she liked it, but Keisha needs something else. She need a
Keisha need
nanny
a
or
job.
something.
She
Yeah, she need her own damn job. Okay.
yeah. So it's like,
They
yeah,
live in an apartment, yo. They live in an apartment. That painting probably costs more than 3 months of their rent. They live in an apartment.
mm, yeah. Did Emmett really have a choice? Yeah, he had a choice, and then they could have built the storyline off of Emmett saying no, and then Duda trying to force him to do it. That's a better
Exactly.
storyline than this. Oh, okay. Well, what's it going to cost me? You know what it's going to cost you because you saw what it cost Brandon when you worked on the food
Exactly.
truck.
Dude can go get his new henchman Bakari, who's now dressing in suits because he.
Let's go to that.
Oh,
Okay, so we go through this whole dumb season of Bakari pulling out his gun on people. Bakari then shot this person. Bakari then did that. He then caused a miscarriage. And so we figure Bakari, he's finally getting it together. He apologizes for his past behaviors. He wants to be better. And then what happens? Dumbass Jake is driving in the hood in his brother's G Wagon. And first of all, why is Jake? What's Jake even doing in the hood? Jake ain't been in the hood in like forever.
That whole scene, I
What,
literally was like, "What is the point of that
what was
scene?
the
What was the
point of
point of
that
that?"
scene, Calvin?
It
Why
it it made no sense.
was he going to get some quarter waters? He wanted some quarter waters or something, and that corner store had the best quarter water.
Yeah,
What is
it's
he going to
just
get? A Snickers?
it made no sense. None whatsoever. None whatsoever.
Yeah, I was
So
just like, what? Why is he? And then Bakari just comes out of nowhere, starts threatening people with a gun, and then all of a sudden the guy's like,
yeah.
yeah, I know a little killer. He will be good.
So what is like is Bakari an Avenger or something? Because how did he just pop up when he did his Spidey senses go off and he saw that
He's
Jake's
the new Black Panther.
I guess Jake is his boy now, so now I gotta go save Jake. I just
Right.
don't understand that. But here's another thing. So the dude was going up to kill, well, he wasn't really going to kill Jake, he was going to kill Trig. But if he works for Duda, then Duda and Trig are like what we what's
Yeah,
happening
did
here?
something happen?
What's
I don't get it. And yeah, so why is Jake in the neighborhood? Where did Bakari come from? And now Bakari, he gets money, he gets a new outfit, and he's back to being disrespectful again. Yeah, well, you ain't said that when your brother was out here killing people. What?
I just
Calvin, I didn't get it. It was like this doesn't make any sense. So I guess we're carrying on Bakari into the next season as a snitch at the street level, and he's still doing the bad things. And of course, nobody has still had him arrested
now
for killing Ronnie.
but now he's a hired gunman. So now he's a hired gunman.
Right.
So
And
he's
let me step back for a minute about Duda and Emmett. Okay, why did Keisha? How does she know that Brandon's mother tried to kill Duda?
well now her and Brandon were close because Brandon and Kevin were close.
No.
And
When Brandon's mother tried to kill Duda, this was last season.
oh, that's right. That was on
So
the
she
rooftop.
said, yes, that was nobody knew it was
Nobody was
Brandon's
supposed
mother.
to know. Right.
So how's she gonna say, how you gonna take money from Duda when Brandon's mother tried to kill him?
That's right. I forgot. No one was supposed to know that.
Nobody was supposed to know. Ain't nobody else said, and Duda ain't never come out and say it was Brandon's mother.
Well, not only did I forget, but clearly the writers of the show forgot too that nobody was supposed to know.
Bro, I'm sitting there like, okay, did they just forget what happened last season? That
Yeah. This,
maybe they just bring in a whole brand new. The question must be: have you seen previous seasons of The Shy? And if they say no, they say you hired, because that's what they do. That's a requirement. You cannot have seen previous seasons of The Shy in order to write for the new season, because it's no way that Keisha knows that Brandon's mother shot Duda on the roof trying to have some sex, and he the mayor and he could just go get the presidential suite, but he up on an HVAC vent trying to get some booty.
yeah, they
Okay,
just need to get rid of the Duda character because he's
yeah.
the show is bad enough, but he's making it worse.
And then this whole thing about Rob being Q's nephew, we didn't seen 2 seasons of Rob. 2 seasons, Calvin. 2 full seasons of Rob. And there's been no mention that Rob is related to Q.
Yeah, it all of a sudden just came around, and yeah, I don't
Two,
know.
two full seasons.
So now Rob was supposed to be like a kind of legit weed man, you know what I mean? Like not in the illegal. So because he was the plug, and yeah, okay.
Dude is not eye candy, Miss Sheila. Well, I mean, he might be eye candy for y'all, but it ain't eye candy for me. The character's dumb. But anyway, okay. Now, Fatima, she tells Trig she's going to leave town after the announcement, but Trig reveals that his relationship was a sham. Trig came clean. Victor came clean, which was along the storyline, very believable. He's running for office. Hey, I want you to support me. I can't keep up this facade, this charade anymore. Okay, cool. I think that was the only storyline. Darnell and Frosty Tips and Victor being honest were probably, and Rashad and Deja getting back together. Okay, all of those things made sense. But this whole thing, and then one of the dumbest things, Kevin wants to be emancipated now. After now, you want to leave your mom and your stepdad because you want to be. All of a sudden, you got $6,000. You what do you what do you,
So when Kevin's stepfather said, "Why don't you pay some bills around here?"
right?
Kevin should have said, "I just gave y'all some money. So what more do you need to do?"
Right.
So
I just gave you. I just gave you a stat.
yeah, I don't understand. So the only thing I'll say about Trig is, if I was in the audience when he made that announcement, I'd have been like, uh, we knew this already. Like, who are you telling yourself? Because we already knew. Did we forget about Amani? Like, he was with Amani. Everybody knew that. Like, I don't understand that. I
Calvin,
don't
everybody
understand.
forgot about that. He wasn't with Amani. just like just like Keisha knows that Brandon mother shot Duda. Everybody has forgotten about Imani. But then Gemma, Puff Mama, she's out here managing Maisha. But she needs money, so she goes. Of course, she goes to Papa, who's actually the real owner of Smokies, to get a job. But of course, Jake and his dumb ain't y'all witch? Isn't that why you got money? So you could do things with your money? Yes, ring around the lips. That's what you do with your money. And so she goes and asks her daddy. Yes, ringworm. Ringworm tells her, go ask your daddy for the money. She goes and asks daddy for the money. And this father, he's Marcus, maybe he really did get hit in the head with that cane that dude had, because I'm sorry. Ain't no way I've been paying into a 529 plan for you to go to college, and I'm gonna give you half so you can go and promote somebody in rap music.
Yeah, so the not wanting to go to college and all, okay, that's believable. But yeah, I'm not giving you half the money so you can invest it in someone else. Like you giving the money to her to
And what happened to Maisha mother?
yeah. Maisha had a whole family. Remember she used to
Yeah,
watch all
she
them
got a whole
kids?
family. What happened to him?
Yeah, I don't. Maisha, a glamour girl now. Maisha rap. Is she on Instagram? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Gemma,
I don't know.
uh, Gemma changed every show. First, she was a revolutionary last year. Remember, she was Frederica Douglass. She was, a Black Panther last year. Now she's a fly girl. She was pregnant for a minute. She was going to be a mama. Now she's a music manager. Uh, anyway, let me keep on going. So yeah, so she convinces her father to give her half of her college fund, and she agrees that she's going to use a portion of that, and if it doesn't work out, she's going to go to college. And so I guess some of these dumb storylines are the carriers over to next year, where they're going to totally forget these dumb storylines that they left and come up with whole new storylines that don't make any sense.
I hope they forget Duda.
They're not going to forget Duda. Duda didn't already say he got Bakari on the street. He's still the mayor. They're not going to forget Duda. They're not going to forget Duda. We're going to see what happens with Brandon and this whole thing. He's not Brandon, excuse me, Emmett. He's selling his soul to Duda, which is dumb because he knows who Duda is. Now Rob, he's going to be a little gangster with the weed because he was related to Q, so they're trying to figure out how to, still keep Q whatever assets he had in the business, which is dumb. I thought you killed Q so you could take it all over. Y'all were partners, so why would you need Rob? But hey, but Keisha and what's her face? Oh my God, Keisha and Tiff. They made up. They kissed and like, I'm sorry, I tried to put the skins on your man. Why she tried to play it off? Oh no, that's it. You was trying to do the dirty with Emmett. You was trying to give him something, and now you trying to play it all like, oh no, girl, I wasn't really. You was
Well,
trying to rub your cat on Emmett.
the best part of that was the difference between men and women, because the women were like, "Well, girl, why you do this and this and that," and the guys, Emmett just looked was like, "Yo, we good." I was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, we good." That's
right.
how
That's how
guys do
dudes
it. That's
like,
how we
yo,
do it.
we
Like,
straight.
yeah, we good, Joe.
We
We
good,
good.
Joe.
And that's it. So that was the
That's it.
best part of that.
They all like, girl, you ain't had to do that. You try to put your cat on Emmett. Yeah, but girl, I ain't really want him to have a cat. I was jealous.
At least she admitted she was jealous. I don't. So someone said maybe they're gonna set Rob to kill Duda, and I don't want them to do that, because if Rob kills Duda, then we're gonna see Rob being Ruda, and his character gonna be stupid. So
Right.
Ruda gonna be the new gangster in town, and they just
But
let season 6 be the last season, please.
poor Emmett Jr. Emmett Jr., he's on the autism spectrum as well, and he's
He's
being
not,
put on an IEP. They put him on IEP, yo.
but he's not on the spectrum.
He in the slow class.
He's a little slow, but he's not on the spectrum.
Bro, I didn't know what that was until I went to public school and high school. It used to be dudes I used to see on the bus in the morning, but then I didn't see. Once we got to school, I ain't see them for the rest of the day. I was like, where they take their classes? Because I don't see them for the rest of the day. And then one day I had to go downstairs on the first floor to go to the office for something. And I saw all these classrooms, and I saw them dudes in there with like 5 other students and stuff, and they was learning colors and things like that. Yeah, short bus shorty. So yeah, EJ
I'm not
he
doing.
got an IEP, yo.
I'm not doing this with y'all. Not doing
He
it.
got
Not doing it.
he on the short bus. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
EJ, he on the autism spectrum.
I'm not doing that with y'all. No, you won't get me. Nope.
Poor EJ. Well, I mean, it's not poor because he gonna get special help. He gonna have like a special tutor. He gonna get special learning aids and stuff. And so,
Yo, he got 4 parents. He got 4 parents helping him out. What he does? He got 4 parents helping him out.
why
So
they all at the IEP meeting? Get out of here, Rob. What you smoking weed around my son? What you at the IEP meeting for?
exactly, what he gonna teach him?
Right. How
He's
to
slow as
roll?
he gonna teach him he gonna teach him patience. That's what he gonna teach him. He gonna teach him
Right.
patience. And that's how he gonna tell him. He gonna be like, your mother tried to fuck your father again while we was together,
Right.
and I just let that shit go. He gonna teach him patience.
Yeah, man. So the Shy, it does it again. Another season finale that has nothing to do with what happened in the entire season of the show. Thank you, Lena.
Yeah. But Frosty Tips and Darnell did get married. That
Yeah.
was
Oh, that
good.
was beautiful. They really should
Now,
have just focused on that for the episode. I think
well,
they should have just really just
actually,
did
they
that the
should
whole
not
thing.
have, because the fashion in that was absolutely horrible. I don't know what Frosty was wearing on top of her head. It was like she had one of them bushes that they put uh,
Yeah.
characters in on top of her head. Then she had on the white ankle high boots, and I like, keep the dress down, man. I mean, for all that, you could have just wore some sneakers. Like,
Hey.
why did they dress her like that? She had a muumuu on at one point. Why did they dress her like that? Like,
Because
why did they treat her so bad?
she's supposed to be kind of like daring and different. Like they had it doing yoga with all yoga. They had it doing yoga with all of the chicks, and even Keisha was invited. And yeah, I thought they could do a little bit more with her frosty tips, with her gray frosty tips. But yeah, but hey, Darnell got her a house. he had a
He did
beautiful,
get a
you know,
house. He did
vows.
get a
Yeah,
house.
it that was a storyline that was believable. But yeah, Frosty, she got her man in the end. You know,
Yeah.
she should have invited Suede to the ceremony. I mean, Suede could have been there too.
He would have thrown all that stuff. He'd have flipped all them tables over. That's what I did. I flip
He
all
would
this
have
shit
snatched
over.
that Bluetooth right out of
Yeah.
Donnell ear.
All this shit over. Hey man, but that was the shot. As awful as it
Shy.
was, it is over for the season. We'll come back and do season 6. As much as we talk about it, we just gonna get on here and still talk about it. So I
Right.
mean, it's whatever, we talk
We'll be
bad
back.
about it. But one day you're gonna see the little picture. We're gonna be discussing all things Black with Garland and Calvin discussion of season 6, the shot. So we're gonna be back. So but yeah, man, that was the
Right.
shot. That was Raising
It'll
Canaan.
be
We'll be
next
back with
show.
Raising Canaan next week. Hey man, we got anything that we want to share with the people? Any thoughts, any final thoughts you got?
You know, actually I don't. I didn't I but do you?
I do. So
Go
if you
ahead.
if you got one you want to think, I got one. And this is, this is for my people. This is for my people. And let me explain my people. There are millions and millions of us whose priority has not always been our health. And now we're trying to make it a priority. I know one of the challenges that I have and that Garland has is we're trying to make sure that we keep a healthy weight. Live a healthy lifestyle. We're getting older. One of the things that I've noticed about this country, and I've noticed it for many, many years, is that the only people that are really going to care about your health are you. It doesn't make sense that you can go to a store and buy, let's say you go to a fast food restaurant. You can McDonald's burger will be like $6. The value meal burger may be like $1.50.
Mm-hmm.
The salad will be pushing $10. So in order for me to eat healthy at a fast food restaurant, I got to pay double or triple the price. No one cares. No one cares. No one really cares. So care about yourself, people, because no one else is going to care about you. Fast food, even if you go to the grocery store, everything's on sale, but the lettuce, tomatoes, and all the good stuff. The healthy food is the most expensive stuff in any store. So care about yourself, people. That's it.
I I have one thing I do want to say. If you're in West Baltimore, make sure you're boiling your water. You know, there was some E. coli found in the water, and it's affecting several neighborhoods in West Baltimore and a portion of Baltimore County as well. So, if you're doing that, if you live in those areas, please, make sure you boil your water. But I was thinking of the larger thing of my man Brandon Scott. Man, he's just got it bad. He's just catching it. I think Kathy Pugh then took some of her healthy Holly books and threw them into the water system for E. coli. I don't know what it is, but Brandon can't catch a break. You got the high murder rate. Uh, Babyface not coming to the little arts festival. They lied and said Babyface was coming, but he never. Babyface was like, I never said I was coming. So they couldn't get that right. Um, that's a whole bunch of other branding mistakes. They just had to fire a guy because he was out here hollering at all the female employees and all. And so Brandon is we wanted to have youth leading the city. It was their time to lead. Him and Nick Mosby and Marilyn Mosby and all of them, and it hasn't really turned out that good. But y'all pray for Brandon. Brandon got it going. He got a little rough time. He's still rocking the bush though. Yeah, Brandon, I got some sympathy for you, man. Every day is something new for Brandon, and so
It's difficult to take over a city that's been so bad for so long,
right.
and people expect so much of a turnaround right away. I think he realistically knew, and we all realistically know that it's only so much he can do in the amount of 4 years. However, he has put some things together and some programs
He
together
has,
to put
he
us
has.
in an upward direction. But some of these major things that he has to deal with it's just not going to change right away. And
Right.
it's also really hard when it comes to crime when it feels like the police are working against you. So
Right.
we'll see.
Brandon's got it rough, man. Brandon's
Yeah,
got it
man.
rough, and so
Tough road ahead. Tough road for all of us. But hey, man, that was it. So next week,
we are watching.
as you all know, Queen Sugar, their premiere is tonight, and this is actually the final season of Queen Sugar. So that premieres tonight. So we will come back next week and do Raising Kanan episode 5, but we'll also do a preview of Queen Sugar episode 1 and
Yes.
get you ready for episode 2. So on Mondays we'll be doing Raising Kanan and Queen Sugar, and the Queen Sugar will be the review of the previous week, and also to get you ready for the episode that'll be airing that next night on Tuesday night. So hopefully, we all get to see Ralph Angel and Charlie and all them, and Hollywood doing double duty. Hollywood doing double duty just like we doing double duty, and Aunt Vi, we'll get to
All
see.
up in people business and
Yeah,
being
man.
disrespectful. Mm-hmm.
And Darla,
Mm-hmm.
Darla and what
Prosper.
Blue. We get to see Blue, see what Blue doing, what Blue talking about now.
What
Blue
happened
was
since
in
they've been up in
DC.
DC?
Yeah, Blue come back. What's up,
What's up,
young?
young?
What's up, young? So
Y'all
we get to
die
see
yeah
him all.
down here, yo. Y'all die yeah down here.
Hey man, so definitely join us next week. Also join us later this week when we do our sports podcast for the weekend, because we will be doing that again, and that's going very well. If you want to know some things about sports from just
Hey,
ordinary Baltimorean perspectives, come and listen to it. Get your people to listen to it. We
we
have a
meet
good
all
time
your
doing it.
needs. We reviewing shows. We got sports.
Yeah.
I mean, we're your one-stop shop, baby.
One stop shop. The only thing we not doing is dancing with our clothes off, and that's a favor to y'all. We doing y'all a favor for that. You know what I mean? Because y'all don't want to see y'all don't want to see all this shakety shake shake. Y'all don't want to see that. I told you we on the hell. Anyway, so moving on. This is all things black with Garland and Calvin.
The views expressed here are expressly Calvin Coates, not Garland Thomas, or all things black with Calvin and Garland. Thank you.
This is this is all things black with Garland and Calvin. I'm Calvin. That is my guy Garland. And we will see you all the next time. Later, Garland.